Standing here right outside the finish line of the Big 7 7-mile marathon that happens every year here in the Quad Cities. It is over 10,000 people that combine travel and participate in this stupendous event. You have maybe not thought that this was for you before today, but I can assure you the feeling of family, community, and camaraderie is worth it. If you haven't signed up, I hope you find out more about it for next year. Come on out and join us. Most people might not be aware that there is a whole day before of activities, including the Big Set 6. You'll see images of runners, you'll see families, you'll see the water sprinklers. All that is preliminary for tomorrow, the big day, the official Big 7. There's a lot that goes into preparing for a race of this magnitude. There's security, there's health measures, there's keeping things, for hydration. It's a pretty big deal. And then there's the fun side, the folks that come out with their pets, making the best of the Big Set 6 because they may not find themselves able to participate in the big race. This is me hanging out with Joel. Joel is the right-hand man to race curator Michelle. Meeting Joel was a breath of fresh air. He's very enigmatic, but also exceptionally proud of his contribution to the Big 7, not only as an organization, but as a community event.
You can walk it and finish it in 2.5 hours, and you feel like, I got to be a part of this huge race. Of about 50 international nurses from around the world. I just ran into 2 of them down here, and they're like, this is so cool, I've never done this before. And they are so excited to be a part of the race because they're like, this is like a community gathering.
Right. The excitement that you see with Joel doesn't stop there. It spills right on over to Michelle. For you guys who may not be familiar, she is the curator and basically person in charge of this amazing event. We got to hang out and watch some of the people at the Big Set 6, and what I found interesting was that everybody was just so happy to be there. For me, running is kind of stressful, so to see all the smiling, happy faces, and to be around her really positively charged personality and spirit made me very excited for what was to come the very next day.
Phenomenal. This year, we still have a week to go. It's buzzing.
It is.
The Bix buzz is on.
Every time you say
oh
Bix,
my gosh,
people's ears perk up.
But run, walk, race, volunteer, cheer, watch on TV, come on out to the course and cheer people on.
Right.
That to me is just as important as anything.
You heard what she said. Walk, run, jog, do what you can, but make sure that you find yourself a part of this amazing event. I don't really know if there's a lot of world-class athletes that find themselves with people who are just beginners, but everyone is equal when you come to the Big 7. We have this tremendous outpouring of support, camaraderie, and athleticism, and it's all about getting up that hill on Bix morning. I had a chance to interact with Nick. He has returned back to the Bix after a 10-year break. In between, had some kids, and decided that it was time for him to come out and test his skills.
Bix is one of my favorite races of the year. I just missed the finals for this one by one person, so I'll know what to do next year. I'll be back next year.
So is it fair to say the practice runs is a nice opportunity for you to include your family in your Bix experience?
And the kids will do the Big Kids Bix next Friday.
Okay.
So everybody does a little something. Come to it and then see if you like it as a spectator first, and then maybe next year you might like it as a runner, but just enjoy any of the week's festivities and the race day.
After spending some time at the Big Set 6, I went over to the coffee house in the East Village, and I got to spend some time with Jimmy Lemecki. He is part owner and son to Miss Diane, the owner of the coffee house. What's up, Jim?
How's it going? So it's a lot of fun here. We have so much going on. Live music on the weekends.
And so with the live music, Jim, that kind of gets us to a good point, because you all are going to have an amazing patio set up here on Big Saturday with DJ Buddha.
Yes, DJ Buddha is coming back for the second time.
Okay.
Last year we had a lot of fun. He had fun with my mom, Diane, DJ Diane. So it's a big party. All the runners come by once and they have to come back.
Right.
So we have that advantage, and we love pumping up everybody. I mean, we will squirt them with water, we'll cheer them on, we'll fill up the whole patio.
Yeah.
Very family friendly, pet friendly, and it's a lot of fun. It's probably at least top 2 or top 3 busiest time of the year for us. We want you to come and experience, have a great time with your friends and family. We have a lot of first dates. People have been proposed here. It's so much fun.
The 51st annual Big 7 run was complete with 14,552 participants from 50 different states and 13 countries, including the United States of America. But on the ground, we saw more familiar things like Genesis out there helping make sure that the route was safe. And of course, the American Red Cross, Iowa American Water, and so many other amazing fundamental organizations in the sense that they provided all the basic needs to support and advocate for all the amazing people who came out to test their athleticism that day. Behind the scenes, it was a quiet chaos. People picking up their packets with a measure of excitement in the air. What you probably can't plan for is the rain. And I do mean an abundance of it. Most of us woke up that morning with a quiet, anxious fear that this beautiful event was probably just going to get canceled. But people still showed up, stretching, prepping, thinking as positive as possible, staying calm, cool, and collected until they heard the voice that made sure that they were reassured that the race absolutely will go on.
And we right now are Quad City strong. The race will start at 9 a.m.
When we spoke to a few people on the route, I was actually surprised to find that a lot of people thought the rain was a fine addition. It cooled the air, it kind of took some of the nerves off, and it gave people just a little bit more time to lock in mentally because they were literally waiting for the race to begin. We caught up with some pretty cool people as we waited, including this little boy who was beaming with positivity and hoping for the best.
I'm expecting to see that they try very hard and that they believe in themselves and that God bless them and that I hope they have faith in them.
And then there's Joan. She's well-traveled, has lots of experience, and has personally done the Bix.
My 34th Quad City Times Bix 7. I've never been to the start on a day like this here, but you know, it's all about the opportunity and the experience. I've been a passionate runner for almost 60 years, and I had the opportunity of being in the right place at the right time in 1984 in Los Angeles, where I won the inaugural Women's Olympic Marathon.
The biggest partnership with the race is that between the Quad City Times and the Big 7. Here is the leadership representing Quad City Times, my man Rob.
A little bit of fun, a lot of running, and hopefully everyone stays safe. Quad City Strong is all about being resourceful, persistence, never giving up, and working hard and powering through it. Don't worry, you'll dry off. It's temporary, and keep getting after it.
You've not been in the Quad Cities a ton of time, so what makes this special for you and your family? I would imagine this is unique.
Yeah, I was doing the finish line banner, but my wife and my daughter are actually running right now, so it's great that it's a family affair. Obviously exercise and getting out and doing all the things you can. It really just brings the city together. To me, that's what it is. It's the unity, it's the culture, it's a community all coming together for a single cause.
The streets are truly lined with runners, as we told you it would be. But the magnitude of it all, the emotion of it all, it's almost impossible to make a person understand unless they're there. You got to see yourself there. And we're off.
I am beyond excited. We are Quad City strong right here. People came out, they supported the race. Volunteers, runners, it is amazing. So proud to be a Quad Cityan. Here we go.
There were so many things happening at once, but I found myself just feeling very exhilarated between dodging the raindrops, waving at people, and then even test runs, making sure that the banners broke, if that's a thing. You would just never know what to expect when you're hanging out at the Bix. Hey, look what I found.
I'm Dave Heller, and we are racing today.
Dave is the president and CEO of Main Street Baseball. Let's listen to him as he expresses his excitement for race day.
Man, we are going to see the best runners in the world running and finishing in record time today right here at the Big 7. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited for it. This is the single best sports event in the entire region, and it happens today, and it's right here in downtown Davenport in the Quad Cities. I couldn't even imagine being anywhere else.
Alex Meyer and Vivian Shepkiru are this year's winners of the race. We're standing here at the finish line of the Quad City Times Big 7. Can you believe this is 51st annual year? We've got our woman runner that's going to win coming through in just a few seconds. We've got the sash being held. Congratulations! So as you can see, this is still a buzzing event despite the fact that it's raining outside. We've got lovely fans and patrons out here doing their thing this morning. We got so much still more to come. We're going to get some information from good old Ed Froelich. He's been with the Bigs for over 20 years. What does it feel like to be out here on the 51st annual Bigs today?
Well, I'm glad that they got it in.
Yes.
It was a little iffy for a while, but great race. This is great weather for runners.
This is great, because it keeps them cool and
no humidity. They're doing good. I miss it a lot.
Yeah, I imagin so.
Can't do that long and not miss it.
My name is Vivian Shepkiru.
May I ask what country are you from?
I'm from Kenya.
How was your experience? Did you like the course?
Yes, I like the course, the people, they were cheering. It keeps me motivated. It pushed me.
Do you think you'll come and return and run with us again?
Yes, of course I will come next year.
All right, well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. But don't forget about the legendary names that were floating around in this space, too. When I talked to some people behind the scenes, they wanted me to really respect the legacy of people like Don Fish, Gary Fisher, Ed Lillis, and Steve Clark. Those names resonate with the Bigs because they've literally ran every Big since 1975.
The four of us who've done them all hardly ever run together.
Okay.
You know, we're all, I mean, for a long time we're just on our own, ran as hard as we could.
Yeah.
But then when age settled in, then we're still on our own.
It's great. I love the weather. This is perfect for walking and running.
It was fun to talk to Gary Fisher because he was just so candid about the fact that he was happy it rained, it cooled everything off, but he still had this glow about himself because he was there celebrating something a little bit more monumental. 3 generations of family members at the 51st annual race.
Yeah, my twin daughters and 2 great grandsons.
So you're truly making it like a family legacy. Yes. What have you seen change the most over the years that you've been coming to be a part of this?
That's a very interesting question. I think the participation, the fact that there's been more elite runners as well as just people that want to walk it. It's just a wonderful event because, I mean, how many sporting events can someone who can barely walk be in the same event with an Olympic-style runner?
And, of course, his Whiteys.
Well, Whiteys being here. Whiteys is an institution of the Quad Cities. They have ice cream shops, and they come here with their popsicles every year for the Bigs. Just a wonderful tradition.
It's great fun. We just love doing this with Dad, and every year we just do it. It's fun. It's very fun, and actually this weather is great. Actually, it's better than when it's really hot.
Was this exciting for you to be out here in the rain, I imagine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Well, we're here with an amazing group of runners, walkers, family. This is 3 generations of Big 7 participants. So this is amazing, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. Thank you. So I'm standing here with the amazing Lydia, Miss Iowa 2025, and she just finished her race here at the Big 7, 51st annual, might I add.
Yes.
How does it feel, Miss Iowa?
Oh my gosh, I feel great just to be a part of something that's so meaningful to the Quad Cities and the nation and as a whole, and be able to run as Miss Iowa was hard, but it was amazing. I'm glad I finished. This is my first actual official race ever, so.
Okay. And you chose the Big 7 as your first one?
There were a lot more hills than I was expecting. I thought there was just Brady Street, but I was wrong.
Miss Iowa 2025 in the house, yes. I can't imagine being anywhere else on this rainy day in July. I've never ran the Bigs, I've never walked the Bigs, but I've heard about it my whole life. In my 30th year of entertainment in the Quad Cities, I'm so grateful that I get to stand here as a media agent and show you what our community is really about. Big 7, 51st annual, we've talked to people who've ran it every year. We've been with the president of the Quad City Times. We've been with the race coordinator. And I can tell you that all of those exchanges, it just felt like family. This is an amazing race. I can't wait to be a part of it again next year. We're gonna tell you a story that hasn't really been told. The community side, how big of a deal it is to the Quad Cities and to the Iowa state as a whole. Quad Cities, I gotta get out this rain. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys for checking out our stories. It's about the culture, baby.